Hi everyone, welcome to Legal Talks by Desi Qanoon. I am Suyash and today I will talk about the case of Prem Shankar Prasad versus State of Bihar and Another, wherein the Hon'ble Supreme Court discussed whether a person who has been declared as an absconder or a proclaimed offender under Section 82 of the Code of Criminal Procedure is entitled for grant of anticipatory bail or not. Before adverting any further, let us peruse the relevant provisions of CrPC. Section 82 of CrPC provides that when a person has absconded against whom a warrant has been issued, the court has the power to issue a written proclamation requiring appearance of such absconder. Such a written proclamation is to be issued publicly. However, if such person is accused of committing heinous offences and fails to appear at the specified place and time required by the proclamation, then the court may pronounce and declare him as a proclaimed offender. Further, Section 438 of CrPC provides power to the High Court and the Court of Sessions to grant anticipatory bail to a person after taking into account the factors such as nature of accusation, criminal antecedents of the person, possibility of fleeing justice, etc. The moot question that was answered in this case was whether a person against whom proceedings under Section 82 of CrPC have been initiated is liable for grant of anticipatory bail or not. In order to understand the answer to this question, let us go through the pertinent observations by the court. Firstly, the court opined that an order under Section 438 is a device to secure the individual's liberty. It is neither a passport to the commission of crimes nor a shield against any and all kinds of accusations, likely or unlikely. Secondly, the court also noted that the power exercisable under Section 438 of the Code is somewhat extraordinary in character, and it is to be exercised only in exceptional cases, where it appears that the person may be falsely implicated or where there are reasonable grounds for holding that a person accused of an offense is not likely to otherwise misuse his liberty. Thirdly, the court cited the case of Lavesh versus State NCT of Delhi, wherein it was observed that normally when the accused is absconding and declared as a proclaimed offender, there is no question of granting anticipatory bail. When a person against whom a warrant had been issued and is absconding or concealing himself in order to avoid execution of warrant and declared as a proclaimed offender in terms of Section 82 of the Code, he is not entitled to the relief of anticipatory bail. And lastly, the court concluded by stating that what is required to be considered is the nature of allegation and the accusation, and not that the nature of accusation is arising out of a business transaction. And therefore, if anyone is declared as an absconder or a proclaimed offender in terms of Section 82 of the Code, he is not entitled to the relief of anticipatory bail. Those were the observations by the court. So what are my concluding remarks? I concur with the reasoning of the court. The provisions of CrPC cannot be read in isolation and must be construed harmoniously with each other. When a person is declared as an absconder by the court, it also means that such person is obstructing the course of justice and is not cooperating in the investigation of the matter. Therefore, to grant anticipatory bail to such a person would mean breathing hot and cold at the same time. An important ground to be considered under Section 438 of CrPC is the possibility of fleeing justice. There is definitely a presumption against a person who has absconded that he may be doing so to flee justice. Denying such person the benefit of anticipatory bail only seems logical. Upon surrendering or getting arrested, such person can always approach the courts for grant of regular bail. Thus, I hope that the nature and the scope of Section 82 of CrPC with respect to grant of anticipatory bail is clear by now. Hence, I hope you enjoyed listening to the show. Thank you for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe us. And if you have any comments, please make them in the comments section. See you next time. Till then, stay tuned.